What's going on? Welcome back to another Boom Beach video. We are going to be trying out Smokey Heavy Choppas today. Final day they are here, and what we've learned is there's not much stopping them, and they're going to be really good with everything. I've done Smokey Heavy Choppas before, I'm sure it worked, but to get it to work, we did have to boost up our GBE, as they are an expensive troop. And a quick plug on our creator code Cosmic, I only have 4 hours left for the duration, which means I plugged it in a little under a week ago. If you guys would reinforce that, get it plugged in for the Mega Crab. That's when a lot of people buy diamonds and boosters. Best way to help us out, and we thank you. But for our first base, our goal isn't necessary. We're just gonna essentially smoke our heavy choppas kind of near the HQ, and we will let fate decide how it plays out. But we are bringing bullet taunt today. I'm not sure. I think that'll be good just because he might be able to taunt shock launchers and get them in a separate area from the heavy choppas. But look at that. After we deploy all of our troops, we only have 24 energy left. And by the time we get them to the HQ, we only have 4 energy left. So we have enough for a taunt. We have enough for a flare. But not both. So what are we going to spend it on? I think I'm going to end up using it on a flare just so we can get them focused on it. I don't think the taunts would have been great for this base, but we actually might lose a heavy choppa this video. I've used them throughout the whole week, and I still have yet to lose a heavy choppa. So will today be the first heavy choppa we lose? We will soon find out, but this first base is already toast, and that's just been the story of the week. Let's go and look at our defense log over the past couple days. We have dropped pretty far in medals, and that is us like clearing our map so often with these heavy choppas. But anyway, we get a blessing here of a kind of front-loaded base, so we don't have to we don't have to smoke our heavy choppas as far. My microphone develops a buzz sometimes, and it's pretty funny how I have to clear it out because I gotta like slap it, and I think it works. So it seems a bit aggressive, but I guess if it works, it's just kind of weird. I kind of hurt my hand while I did it. A little bit of stinging pain, but we have the toughest base we will go against today. There is a shield generator or 2 on it. I'm not sure, but we'll go ahead, get our heavy choppas smoked there, and it looks like one of them that will probably die. They are not staying in that smoke very well, but we're just gonna let our troops do it. And by the way, the CMOs, as you know, it doesn't matter if they're smoked or not, they will still hit your troops. But we're gonna go ahead, get a couple shocks out and a taunt, and I think bullet will actually be effective on this battle today on this battle here because of the taunts he has provided. But what should I do? Let's go ahead and get a remote hack onto the that did not work. I thought it would work. I've definitely tested that out in the past, and I should know that didn't work. But why can't every other prototype except the shield generator, you can throw a remote hack on and the buildings will destroy it? You saw the grappler there, even though that was kind of a pointless one. Grappler is taken out by its own defenses, and we were able to take it out. But look at that, we have lost many heavy choppas today, and that's sad. The whole week I didn't lose a single one, and then we start using Smokey heavy choppas. All of a sudden we're losing them like no tomorrow. On to the next base here though. Let's go ahead, get our bullet down, and we will let our heavy choppas go at it. Go for it, fellas, and we're gonna go flare, and now we will let the smokes begin. So like I said, I'm just gonna get them in the area, because if we flare them directly on the HQ, the damage they do is quite minimal. They're more effective kind of taking out the surrounding defenses in that, and then they eventually will go and target the HQ. We're gonna go ahead, pop another taunt because I can, and we will let our troops do their thing. I think we had, did we not shock those shock launchers? One of them was maybe the shock duration just already. Why am I throwing a remote hack right there? That is, oh, I know why, because it's going for the rocket launcher, and all of a sudden we have that rocket launcher under wraps. Down goes another base. That was quite easy. No ice statues. Prototypes were minimal, but yeah, this even we didn't lose a heavy chop at that time, so that's good. That's our standard for a good attack. With the Smokey heavy choppas, with regular, if you use them normally, then you know, you're probably not going to lose any heavy choppas. But we kind of got a deep base here, so we're going to go ahead, get them down, and we'll flare them right where the ice statues are, what I was begging for in the last attack there. And we are going to double smoke right here. We're going to try and keep all of our heavies and heavy choppas in the smoke, so none of them are peeking and bleeding. But look at that. The strong part about this, when you smoke the heavy choppas, they still deploy the heavies, and that is the benefit of the smoke. And then you have a ton of heavies by the time the smoke runs out. If that was not obvious already, we'll go ahead, get a flare on the HQ, and watch it just melt down. You can't even see the heavies really attacking because they're under the heavy choppas. But what it looks like is that HQ bar just melting down, and down goes Felipe Ferreira here. But I think that was the final base on my map somehow. I guess we got a couple resource bases. I'll do one resource base online. Okay, maybe, depending, I might not be able to. Okay, it looks like we got one right here, and I will take back this resource base. And I just remember we got to keep that Smokey strat going. I almost just went into this attack forgetting we had to use the smoke. We'll go ahead, get them kind of cornered behind these flamethrowers there. The flamethrowers, I don't know if that's the best place to put our heavies from our heavy choppas, but I guess the heavies, they are pretty. They do have quite a bit of health, so we'll see if the flamethrowers really do anything, and we'll pop a taunt so that flamethrowers around are not targeting the heavies. I can't really see what's going on. Okay, now I can. I can see the outpost health slowly melting away. We have lost a heavy choppa. Only one so far. Will it be two in a second here? No, maybe. I can't really tell. But down goes the outpost. So we were able to get a resource base and all of our player bases on our map taken out with Smokey heavy choppas. Have yet to find a strat that is bad with the heavy choppas. And smoking them, like if you have the energy, then it's going to get done. I didn't even boost up my damage statues. Not that it's a flex, because I still got my GBE boosted. That one was definitely a necessity. Train up our heavy choppas. And I'm going to miss you fellas. It's been a fun week. My base getting destroyed constantly, but we still had some fun. But that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in tomorrow's Boom Beach video. Bye-bye.